to the sample.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Podcast India.
As all athletes, some of them I think are finishing the race. As you can see on your screen, athletics day 5 action. This is the last day of the Northeast Games. We started on 19th. We had a wonderful opening ceremony on 18th as well. Some brilliant artists from Nagaland performing in that opening ceremony. As I think a lot of athletes are now completing the race. Really apologies for the delay in the audio commentary as you were watching on the action that started a while ago. To all of our viewers, Nagaland have certainly done so well during this Northeast Games. I think they have really stepped up a gear. You can see the gold medals they have won at the end of last day's events. Nagaland had won 31 goals. Manipur were leading with 32 goals. Assam had won 29 goals. After that, Mizoram with 7 goals. So those three states really fighting it out for those top three places in the medal tally. And I think anyone can overtake anyone. That is how close they are at the moment. Although Assam have had won 94 medals in total with 33 silver and 32 bronze. Today is the finals day. So many events being lined up. The basketball final, so as other events as well. I think volleyball final is there, and so much to look forward to on the last day. Action in the Northeast Games as I think a lot of athletes here are completing their races here in the IG Stadium. So I think one lap was done inside, then they had to go outside for the cross country. It is one of the different type of races in athletics compared to the normal track events that you see. To some of our viewers who are not that much familiar with the cross country, they need to run outside in different terrains, at times hilly terrains as well. As if you have watched the World Athletics Championship cross country, you might know here is athlete 337 completing. We have to check who is gonna get into those medal positions. And I think the wait is on. I think Arjun is waiting for some of the wonderful place to be. IG Stadium in Kohima. Here comes another athlete who is gonna complete the race. There he goes, 3-3-5. As you can see, a lot of them feeling a bit of fatigue of the race, and it's a long one. It's a taste of endurance for all these athletes, and also their mental toughness, along with their physical ability to try to get over the line in this cross country race. As you are watching on live on the Sportscast India and also Nagaland Olympic Association YouTube channel. So many athletes participating in this. Next, almost 4 or 5 athletes from each state in this cross country. As the action continues across athletics here in the Northeast Games. As we wait for the athletes to come back into this track to try to complete their races. Officials also waiting on for the athletes. So much excitement when it comes to a lot of athletics events. Especially, I think after Neeraj Chopra had won the gold for India and javelin throw, I think the general interest in athletics have certainly increased amongst the viewers, and that makes a big difference when an athlete from India grabs the headlines for winning a gold medal at Olympics. As once again, Olympics are there. Olympics 2024 in Paris. That I think will start around maybe at the end of July until August. One of the biggest events in sports that takes every 4 years. Olympic Games. And I think a lot of Indians athletes are already preparing for it. It is the pinnacle of the multi-sports Olympic events, along with the World Championship for athletic. It is the World Athletic Championship that is being hosted at times every 2 years, at times every 4 years. And also, Athletics Federation of India has done a remarkable job conducting so many events throughout the year. As we still await the athletes to come into this track field to complete the races. Certainly, I think still some of the athletes are competing outside this stadium. We have to wait for a bit for them to come into the this athletic track. This is the athletics event's last day of action unfolding in front of your eyes. Nagaland's athletes have done really well in so many sports this time out. I think credit goes to a lot of people, the coaching staff, the support staff, and the people at the Nagaland Olympic Association for all. I think all the effort they have done is certainly right now giving them really good reward in the form of these medals as the men's event is over. That is what being announced, I think, at the ground. Next one is the women's cross country event. It will also be a 10-kilometer event, and I think the athletes are already out there at the track. It's a completely different test to the normal events that we see, the 100 meter, 200 meter, 400 meter race. That is more about the sprinting. This one is more about stamina and the endurance for an athlete to try to compete at the highest level. And there they are, the athletes, few of them taking the time before the start of this. Sangmeet Rentoy from Assam, Sangeeta Bordoli from Assam, Rinki Chauhan from Assam, Kajir Milikipi from Assam, Prerna Devi from Assam, Sandhya Chetri from Assam, Rusia Chanu from Manipur, Maria Chanu, Sophia Chanu, Sheila Devi, Joshita Devi, and Anjana Devi, all from Manipur. Sensia, Lingikoi, Marvin, Chala Kharbib, Barisha, all from Meghalaya, Nyansai, Chuliam, Pahilil Iswalang, Chemi Y, and Suchoi T from Nagaland, and Songmo P as well from Nagaland. Anjuli Subba from Sikkim, Chandrakala Sharma, Sabina Rai, Vinita Kami, Furba Tamang, Purna Kumari Rai, all from Sikkim. Total 29 athletes will be participating in this women's 10-kilometer cross country. So get ready for the cross country action for the women's, ladies and gentlemen, as the race is gonna start in some time. For the women's cross country, if you're watching live on Sportscast India YouTube channel, on your screen, this is about to begin in a while. Men's event just completed some minutes ago. You'll soon find out the details of who is got into those medal positions. Those top three places: the gold, the silver, and the bronze medal places. As the athletics section continues for you in the third edition of the Northeast Games, which was held entirely in Nagaland, in Kohima, Dimapur. I think 3 districts were there, and it has been a wonderful hosting by the Nagaland state. You have to admire the way they have gone about their business for this 30 Northeast Games. They are the athletes ready. Officials giving away some final instructions to them before the start of this event. It should be exciting event for all of us in our eyes. The final day of action in the Northeast Games. Just to tell our viewers who have just joined us, it is an early morning start, so some of you might just be getting up from your beds, but get ready for this 10-kilometer cross country. And I think Niansai, the likes of Niansai, and I think one or two other athletes have participated in almost every event. In the women's for the 100 meter, 200 meter, 400 meter, and maybe I think mixed relay as well. That was there. There they are, the athletes getting ready for the start of this 10-kilometer cross country for the women. Getting in to those, I think, making up those cues for the start. The athletes there.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 28 female athletes fight on
There they are. All the athletes. 28, I think 28 or 29 of them in total. 29 in total, to be precise. Just the on your mark sign. And that is the start of the race. There they go. Almost all of them right now jam-packed, but the gaps will start to open as they will continue this race, the women's cross country 10 kilometers. This is the last event, I think, this cross country. We have seen a lot of action, some of them unfolding on this ground, some of them unfolding in the other ground that is near to this. And I think hope that all of our viewers enjoyed the athletic action throughout this 4 or 5 days action. And kudos to the broadcast team, the production team from Sportscast to bring you this live visuals on your screen. As athletics, and there is also archery is going to start in some time. So is badminton. I think badminton finished. Apologies for that. Some confusion in that. That you are seeing athletes going out for running there. As I mentioned, in the cross country, you need to do that. You need to run some laps inside the track and some lot of laps outside the track. There is, of course, one of the most popular games in this part of the country, in the Northeast, football. The final will be at 2 p.m. I think it's Manipur that is going to take part in the final, and one of our very best and renowned commentator here in this part, Joel Richard Williams, who is going to be on the mic for that, for the football event. As the officials are, I think, keeping a close eye on the events unfolding. It has been cloudy weather throughout the week here in Kohima. You can see a bit of wind there. That red flag movement in that flag indicating that wind from I think from one side to the other side of the ground. This is the women's cross country 10 kilometers. Total 29 athletes participating in that, and the top three places will be the medal winners, the ones who finish first. And if you have seen at the World Athletics events, there are point system being awarded, and interestingly, the team that gets lesser points who wins the race. So it is a different system for giving points in this format of the race compared to the others. And the likes of Ethiopia, Kenya have dominated in this races as well, cross country, just like they have done in the marathons and the 5,000 kilometers and 1,500 kilometer races. 1,500 meter rather, not kilometer. Apologies for that. And talking about the schedule for the day, so much is lined up ahead of us. Women's basketball final that will be at 1 p.m. between Sikkim and Meghalaya. And from 8 a.m., I think it's already started at Tetso College, Nagaland versus Assam for the third place. The home team playing in the women's basketball. And for the men's basketball final between Mizoram and Assam, that will be at 2:30. And third place will be Nagaland and Manipur. Again at the same venue, that's a college. They're talking about football. Once again, it's Mizoram versus Manipur. That will be at 2 p.m. And third place will be Nagaland versus Arunachal at 10 a.m. And badminton and the women's team championship, Manipur won the gold, Assam won the silver Arunachal and Nagaland shared the bronze medal. And the men's team championship, Mizoram won gold, Nagaland silver, and Manipur Assam also sharing the bronze in that. And the men's singles as well, Nikhil Chetri of Arunachal won the gold. And here come some of the athletes. It's I think 1-2-8-4 that has come. Suchoi of Nagaland, followed by Anjuli Suba of Sikkim, and after that is Songmapi, and also other athletes as well. 2, 3. I'm yet to figure out the bib number. As you can see, a lot of them. Have now come inside the track to complete the laps that they need to finish the race. As I was talking about badminton and medal that as I already discussed at the end of last day. And talking about archery in the compound men's, Assam won gold, Manipur won silver, and Meghalaya bronze. For women's compound team, Manipur won gold, Assam silver, and Nagaland bronze. And for Indian roundmen individual archery, Arun Baro of Assam won gold. Slahiba Lithantham won silver of Manipur. Rajesh Narzuri of Assam won bronze. And Indian round women individual ranking archery, Rojina Devi of Manipur won gold, Nang Manang of Arunachal won silver, and Malesori of Manipur won bronze. So 15 different events that were going on in this Northeast Games, that is the third edition of this games. You can follow every small detail on the official social handles. And there you see some of the athletes once again going out for completing their rounds outside, being watched on by the officials. Cross country men and women, both the races. We have seen an exciting long jump event yesterday as well. Tennis, table tennis, badminton, so many games taking place in different parts. And kudos to I think Nagaland government and Nagaland Olympic Association for the way they have conducted these wonderful events. Some of the athletes competing here for the women's 10-kilometer cross country. In the land that is famous for The Hornbill Festival. Here are the athletes competing for the medals in the cross country. Decent weather at the moment for all the athletes. Not that much sunny or not that much heat, and it is good for the runners. It was in excessive heat. It is difficult to run that long. Sometimes you get dehydrated. Your body also gets affected. As the women's 10 kilometer cross country events continue. I think it will be Manipur, Nagaland, and Assam who will fight it out for the top three places in the medal tally. And we will find out at the end of this day's play, this day's all the games action, the finals, and everything, that who is going to take the top spot. I think the sport in Nagaland in general has improved, I would say, compared to the last game. I think there is certainly a lot of talent out here in the multi sports events in Nagaland. If they can nurture them well, I think there is every chance that Nagaland can compete at the national level, and maybe in future some of the athletes from Nagaland can represent India at the international stage in various sports events. Kohima is the capital, and Dimapur is the biggest city of Nagaland. A lot of the part of Nagaland is, of course, hilly terrain, and it's so much diversity, so much different culture indulge into one in Nagaland. Naga tribes, I think so many other different tribes as well. Although they do not have that much big of a population of only 19 lakhs in according to the last census. Here comes the athletes. I think it's 284 again. It's Suchoi P of Nagaland, followed by 311 Anjuli Subba competing here. Anjuli and Suchoi. As you can hear some of the cheers from the stands. I think credit to both these athletes for, I think they are the ones who are ahead, and followed by, I think it's 280, yes, it's 280 Yansai. And I think what a performance she has put in throughout these all days. Nyan T has really impressed in whichever events she has participated. Anjali Subban and Suchoi T currently fighting it out for the top place, that is the gold medal position in this women's cross country 10 kilometer. Here comes 192. Lucia Chano. Again, they will go out to complete some laps outside. The action continues here in the women's 10 km cross country. In a race like this, athletes' endurance is tested, so is the stamina, and along with physical ability, their mental toughness. Because long races are not that easy. You need to be patient. And talking about table tennis, I think Cheho of Mizoram won the gold. Yangakom of Manipur won silver in the men's singles. And Trisha Gogoi of Assam won the gold. Anushna Das of Assam won the silver. And Shreyanshi Chakrabarti and Akanksha of Assam won the bronze. In the Wushu, Yoto Chizo of Nagaland won the gold. Wonderful games village as well. If you have seen any of the visuals or the video in Sovima, and here are the athletes competing for this cross country women's event. The women's cross country 10 kilometers in the athletics. Total 29 athletes participating in the Penak Silat in the male senior event. Kevin won the gold. Aftab Chaudhary of I think Nagaland won the silver. Nagaland have been in the top 2 places, top 3 places, I think from the very first day in the military. And they have really stepped up. All the athletes of Nagaland have really stepped up for this Northeast Games. Here are the athletes competing once again. As I told the viewers just a while ago, it is more about the endurance test for the athletes. Sun is out right now here in Kohima. As we await for the athletes to come back once again back into this track and once again have another lap. Northeast is known for its mesmerizing, wonderful pictures, landscape, and I think so many other things. Every state has their own charisma and charm. Nagaland obviously has rich resources of minerals, petroleum, hydropower, agriculture. And talking about the word Naga, at times it is not quite sure from where it originated. At times it is stated from the Burmese word Naka or Naga, meaning people with earrings. Others, few suggest that it's pierced noses. In Burmese, Naka and Naga are pronounced the same way. There have always been battles going on. Here is, I think, the Nagaland athlete is getting back on the track to 8-4. Su Choi and followed by Anjuli Supa. Both of them have stayed with each other. As you can see, some of the chants from the stands. Come on, chants from the chants there. %20 of the total land area of the Nagaland state is covered by wooded forest. And talking about the climate, they have highly, largely the monsoon climate with high humidity levels. Summer is the shortest season in the state, lasting only a few months. About one-sixth of Nagaland is covered by tropical and subtropical evergreen forests, including palms, bamboo, rattan, as well as timber and mahogany forest. Nagaland also known for rich bird life with more than 490 bird species. The great Indian hornbill, that is also a bird, has a big place in the Naga culture. And Bleats tragopan, that is a vulnerable species of galliform, is the state bird of Nagaland right now. The state is also known as the falcon capital of the world. Yeah, the athletes once again back on this track, completing their laps here. Yeah, once again, the athlete is being cheered on from the stands. It's a long, long race. 10 kilometers is not that easy. It's the test for a lot of these athletes. As the sun is also out now. Wonderful view this from this angle, the backside. Special please, Kohima, Dimapur, and Nagaland. And Nagaland itself is a really special place. If you still don't know about Nagaland, come here and explore. Find about the culture, find about the people here. Because I think it is certainly one of those places in the country that needs to be put right in the map. Though it is very remote, just near to the border of Burma, but I think you can certainly explore it. And athletes here once again competing for this race. There they are, the athletes. Women's 10-kilometer cross country. Once again, the athletes there making their way back into the track in this women's cross country. Total 29 athletes participating from all the states. But I am continuously mentioning that it's a long, long race for endurance for so many of these athletes. And there's Suchoi, I think Suchoi is back. Suchoi T and Anjali Subba that have set the pace, and that I think is the bell sign. Now you might see some acceleration if they have enough fuel in their legs to maybe make some sprints. There you see that athlete slowly, Anjana Devi. I think she is feeling a lot of toll of this race on her ankles, on her legs. 161. Prerna Devi of Assam fighting there, competing rather. Is this the right word? Correction. Just in that bell sign. Let's see who's gonna make it into those top 2, 3 places. Top, I think medal position rather, not the 2, 3. Top first and second. Some of the Nagaland athletes once again. Another bell sign. Sujoy T. That means sign of the last lap. Some of the athletes also struggling a bit as well. This athlete 195, almost jogging at the moment. She'll do well to complete the race the way she is struggling right now. As the action continues for the women's cross country in the 10 kilometers. As the I think archery action is currently going on, so is basketball. And this last day of action in the third Northeast Games. And the athletes continue to compete here in this women's cross country. There are a total 29 of them, but only 3 will be able to get those medals from those 29. And talking about basketball, currently Nagaland and Assam playing it out. Assam are leading by 16, by 6, 10 points lead for them in the second quarter. And that's the college that is going on. The basketball action for you. As you can see the bell sign continuously because it's the signal of the last lap, the last mile that you call in this cross country race. The race started almost 45 50 minutes ago, so you can see some of the athletes feeling the fatigueness of this 10-kilometer race. That's the endurance, that's the stamina, that's the physique, and that's the mental ability. There is even of the drone operators who has been superb, bringing us those visuals on the different platforms, taking the viewing, the sports broadcast viewing to the next level from those drone images. And we have seen, I think, seen that evolve over the time with the evolution in the technology and the cameras. We see that, I think, in the World Athletic Championship a lot, the evolution that has happened in the broadcast with graphics, with the cameras, with the more advanced features. As the race continues here for the women's 10-kilometer cross country, 29 athletes participating. Maybe they are finishing the laps here. Long race this. Athletes need to be well prepared for a tough race. The sun is now shining over this IG Stadium in Kohima. But which athlete who's going to take that shining gold medal? Here they are. I think it's Anjali Supa of Sikkim. Look at the accelerations he has. Anjali Supa of Sikkim has won the gold. And Suchoiti of Nagaland is going to get the silver. What a race from Anjali Suba. Remember the name who had just made her name in this cross country. What a race from her. Just fabulous acceleration, fabulous sprint, and I think Suchoiti is feeling a lot of toll of this race. She is down and might require some assistance. It was tough running 10 kilometers. We all hope that she is okay after completing the race. I think she would be a bit devastated. She was leading for almost 90-95% part of that race, but it was Anjali Suba who had enough in her legs to make that extra effort, that extra stretch to win this women's 10-kilometer cross country. Just a wonderful effort from Anjali Suba. Some of the athletes still competing in this race. There's still yet to find out who's gonna get the third place. Here comes the athlete. I think it's 286, if I'm not wrong. This looks like it is 286. It's 280. Correction. Who has also completed a race and maybe in contention for that bronze medal. There's Neon T. Yes, Neon T. Name I think a lot of you might remember. She has been amongst the medals. I think at least would have won 3 or 4 medals prior to this race. As the action continues for the women's 10-kilometer cross country, a lot of the athletes now able to complete their races, but as I see, the ones who will finish in the top 3 will only get the medal. Now a lot of them are finishing the race. It has been a tough race for many of these athletes. Much the other sports action, the likes of basketball that is going on. The women's game right now, we're leading. When we got the latest update some time ago at Testo College that is going on. And here on your screen is the athletics section. The women's cross country 10 kilometers live on Sportscast India and Nagaland Olympic Association YouTube channels. As more and more athletes are now completing their race. And I think a lot of them have taken 55 minutes to an hour to complete their 10 kilometers. 150 there, big number. It is exhausting. Thank you, Bordoli. In comes 2316. There's Sabina Rai of Sikkim. Sabina Rai of Sikkim. And the other athletes continue to complete the race. A lot of eyes will be on that football final between Manipur and Mizoram. Still, a lot of the women athletes are trying to complete their race. It's a long, long race for so many of them, and I think kudos to some of them who have the spirit to complete it. Yes, I have certainly taken part in some of the state level races. I know it. When the going gets tough, it is tough to have the motivation to finish the race, despite knowing that you are not going to finish in that top three places. That is why you have to give credit to these athletes. Still, some of them have got that acceleration to finish it. The sun is out now here at the stadium in Kohima. Talking about this athlete, I'm not sure the name or the bid number, and she is struggling to say the least. Still, she has the grit and the determination to complete the race. I think that is something you can admire, and that is what you learn from this long distance running races. You learn more about yourself, even though you can't win a medal. I think it tells a lot about the strong and mental toughness an individual has. That is why I think we are seeing more and more marathon races in the cities like Delhi, Mumbai, and other places that is being taken that takes place. I think in and around the year, mostly for the physical fitness initiatives. But I think when you run those races, you find out a lot about yourself. I think the official they're running there. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe try to follow a player. You try to check for after the player. No, he's not running. The official, maybe he was just checking on with the player about maybe how many laps she has got to finish this race. I think almost more than 50% of athletes now have now completed their 10-kilometer quota. Still some are left. The women's 10-kilometer cross country on your screen on the Sports Gods India YouTube channel, and also on the Nagaland Olympic Association YouTube channel. Sportscast India and all the team of Sportscast India are doing a fabulous effort to bring you this multi-sports event on your YouTube screens. And it is fair to say these days YouTube is more famous amongst today's youngsters than the TV sets. So that is why I think YouTube is a wonderful platform to showcase these events. As the race continues here in the women's cross country and the 10 kilometers. This is the last day of our action. As I mentioned, there is football coming up at 2 p.m. the final, and before that there is the third place game. Nagaland will play that third place game. There's basketball final that is also going to be played. The men's that will be at 2:30 p.m. as at Testo College. as we wait for the athletes to come back into this track. And some facts about Kohima. It's originally known as Kivira. It became an urban center when the British Empire established its headquarters of the Naga Hills district of Assam province in 1878, and it officially became the capital of the state Nagaland in 1963. And as Kohima has a place in the history in the World War II as well. The battle known as the Stalingrad of the East. And in 2013, the British National Army Museum voted the Battle of Kohima to be Britain's greatest battle. So that is something for the history books for Kohima. And talking about the Battle of Kohima, Japanese army Kohima was there, who had a big part to play in that Second World War. The athletes here come trying to complete their races in the women's 10 kilometer. Some places to visit here in Kohima War Cemetery. There's also some parks as well, the like of Zachary Park, Kohima Botanical Garden, that is at the new Minister's Hill Ward, and is looked after by the Nagaland Forest Department. Kohima Jain Temple is the oldest Jain temple in the North India that was established in 1920, more than a century ago. There's also an Old India radio station in Kohima, which does a lot of programs from here on. If you want to come by railway, you need to either go to Dimapur, then you can come to Kohima. These are the nearest railway stations. There is no railway connectivity in Kohima. The cycling is really popular here. So is Naga wrestling. That is widespread popularity. That has the widespread popularity. Meanwhile, in this race, we await for the participants to complete their 10 kilometer quota in the women's 10 kilometer cross country. And I think we already know who has finished in the gold medal and the silver positions. I think we have yet to find out who was got the bronze medal place in this race. As we wait for the participants to come back on this track to complete the 10-kilometer laps. Which are the laps? How many laps that they have now left? We'll try to complete here. Nagaland athlete 282 completing her race and is being uploaded from the stands to have the determination to complete it. P. Julia, and I think you can see he's struggling a bit after completing that 10 kilometers. And kudos to this athlete. Despite I think struggling for a major part of the race, she still has. It's Sheila Devi from Manipur, and hats off to her to have the grit and determination to complete this race. That is what I think you should admire. Sheila Devi. A lot of them have now completed their race. We just need to check whether few of them are still left to compete or to complete rather their race as the action continues. And this Northeast Games, this is the last day of the Northeast Games, third Northeast Games. What a 5 days we have had. The celebration of all the sports, all the Northeast states. And I think it will go down as once again another successful event organized by the Nagaland Olympic Association, Nagaland Government, Sports Department, and every venue and everyone involving. We still are waiting for some of the athletes maybe to complete the races before we find out who has got that bronze medal. We already know who has got the gold, and the silver gold is to Anjuli Subba of Sikkim. If you have seen enough of this action, you can switch to other sports on the Sports Cars India YouTube channel. You can switch to basketball. Archery is also going on simultaneously, and that will be football as well later in the day. I think football is the most viewed amongst all sports, most followed, most viewed here in the northeast part of the country. All the states just embrace the game of football, just like the likes of Kolkata and Kerala and Goa. It's part of the history, part of the tradition. And in comes another athlete trying to complete her race, and that is 2319. That is Purna Kumari Rai from Sikkim. That's up to Purna as well. I think she is still confused a bit whether she has completed the race or not. And I think maybe now the officials are having. Still, I'm not sure whether the race is now completed or not. I think race looks like over. That's what I've been told. And we'll soon, I think, find out who has got those gold, silver, and the bronze medal in this women's 10 kilometer cross country race. A race that is known for the endurance, for the mental toughness, the physical ability of the athletes to run for that long. And I think a lot of them have done well. Obviously, you are not going to get medal even if you are doing well, but I think a lot of them have showed the desire and the determination to complete their race. That is what I think this sport is all about: the grit, the determination to compete, to try to finish over the line. Is why I think you can learn a lot from this sport in life in general as well. That's why it's really good to have this kind of events in athletics. Maybe it is the long one than the normal events, but I think it is more about the toughness, the patience, the endurance. Next is the medal ceremony for the men's cross country event. Men's 10 km cross country. And that is, I think, Sikkim's Purun Rai has finished first with 32 minute 44 second timing, and Damber Kumar Basnet of Sikkim also finished with 32 minutes 47 seconds in the silver medal position, and Manipur's Romajit Singh finished with 32 minutes and 50 second timing. And also talking about, as I was talking about, the points system, we will have it for the team events. Talking about team points system, Nagaland has finished first with 34 points, and Manipur have finished second with 36, and Meghalaya has finished third with 42 points. The team with less number of points wins the race. That is the different calculation that you see normally to the other events. I was mentioning about it for the world events. We do have that system in this one as well. Meanwhile, you can hear some wonderful music that is going on before this medal ceremony. So all of our viewers, enjoy this last few moments of the athletics. And so this is our last day of the tournament. The runner racer who finishes in those positions get the point like that, and this is why we see Purun Rai getting a 1 point in the point system. Sikkim had the chance to finish in top 3, but I think the other racers rather had a difficult time. That's why I think Nagaland is Vedit Meru finished 4th, and then Nokching Chang finished 7th. Sian Chiu Kiam Kiaminuang finished 8th, and Tuvu Tomedeo finished 15th. That's why Nagaland are first in that team performance for this cross country in the men's. Just to clarify to our viewers, the point system for the team events, as we await for the athletes to come out and get their medals. We have some time to discuss talking about that We Are the Stars theme song by the Nagaland Olympic Association. Singers were there was Chuba, Yangban, Ato, Kekeri, Bamile, Yimkum, Linoka, and I think Ali Kimang. The choreography of Limang Grace Tutang. Wonderful initiative. Theme song by Nagaland Olympic Association. They are doing some really good stuff on and off the field. Nagaland Olympic Association to promote this multi-sports events and to promote the sports in general in Nagaland. As medals continue here, and I think Nagaland winning that many medals has been in the news on the Hornbill TV and other news that you can check on. I think people in Nagaland already know. For other states people who might not be aware of this achievement, this has been an incredible achievement by Nagaland athletes to compete with the likes of sporting powerhouse Manipur and Assam. And time for some photo shoot meanwhile here. As we await the officials, meanwhile the basketball is going on. It's a tight one between Nagaland and Assam right now. Last quarter is going on, 3 minutes are left. Right now Assam are leading by 39-36. Just updating you about the basketball. As Nagaland trying to once again get a medal. That one can go either way. The basketball match between Nagaland and Assam. There's 3 minutes are only left in that quarter.
IES, Commissioner and Secretary of Nagaland, Department of School Education and SCERT, and Sandhya Gurung, Dronacharya Awardee, 4th in Unified Sikkim, and Deputy Chef Mission. I request our dignitaries to kindly give away the medals to our winners.
क्या पता हो, हम लोग की लेने के लिए आया था, वो पता है। 2 दिन से यहाँ पे दिखता है, ये करता था, इस वजह से वायरिंग में करता है। माइकी लगा दो, वाईफाई में करता है।
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the medal ceremony for the men's team cross country. Here comes all the athletes with huge cheers from the stands here at the IG Stadium in Kohima. And it's the men's team cross country medal ceremony. As I pointed out some time ago, and so team event, Nagaland finished first with 34 points, then Manipur, then Meghalaya. And for the individual one, Sikkim player Puran Rai finished first. After that is Damber Kumar, and then is Ramajit Singh out from Manipur. And looks like this is the individual one. Ramajit Singh from Manipur will get the bronze medal with timing of 32 minutes 50.7 seconds. That is Ramajit Singh winning the bronze. In the individual event, in the men's 10-kilometer cross country, and also the traditional shorts, if I'm not wrong, Kanaga shorts, and that is Damber Kumar Bansett with 32 minutes 47.9 seconds timing, winning the silver in this individual event. Sikkim and silver and gold rather going to Sikkim in this event, and the dignitary is presenting the medal to them. Athlete there. And now, time for the gold medal in the men's 10-kilometer cross country, and that goes to Puran Rai of Sikkim with timing of 32 minutes 44.6 seconds. The gold medal winner in the individual category is Puran Rai of Sikkim. Congratulations to Puran Rai and Damber Kumar Bansett of Sikkim for winning 2 medals in this event for Sikkim. And Ramajit Singh also won the bronze for Manipur. What a moment for Sikkim to have 2 athletes in the podium for the 10-kilometer cross country. And Puran Rai just inviting the other athletes for the photo shoot, the one they can remember for the years to come. The dignitaries congratulating all the athletes there.
the men's cross-country team championship, the top three winners, the athletes from the top three winners are requested to report in front of the rostrum for the medal ceremony. The states of Manipur, Nagaland, and Meghalaya. For the cross-country race in the women's category, here are the winners, top three winners. In the third position is Nyansai T from Nagaland. In the second position is Tuchoy T from Nagaland. And in the first position is Anjali Suba from Sikkim. The team champions of the cross-country race in the men's final. In the third position is Team Meghalaya. Our athletes are Krisarjun Patau, Nirlang Kawa, Ayo Borlang Nongpung, and David Kar. In the second position is Team Nagaland. Our team athletes are Wede T. Mero, Nokching Chang, Xiangju T. Kim Yongan, and Kuvuto Medeo. In the first position is Team Manipur. Our athletes are Ramajit Singh, Kong Pojam Somarjit Singh, Haidam Joy Chandra Singh, Todga Chairan Hunpun Liu. To do the honors, I request Srimati Tensunaro IAS, Secretary and Managing Director, Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan Nagaland, and Sri Vidhan Bala Suba, the Chef de Mission of Sikkim, and Joint Secretary, Sikkim Olympic Association, to do the honors.
Time for the medal ceremony for the men's team cross country. As I said, the team points were counted. The team with lowest points, that means team with highest positions with each individual, that count for those points. And in that, Nagaland have a clinch another gold medal in this Northeast Games. Manipur are second. Ramajit Singh will also be there once again. And Meghalaya have got the third place. Sikkim, despite the two of their athletes finishing first and second, will miss out because their other athletes finished in 21st and 23rd place.
In the cross-country race men's category for the team championship is Team Meghalaya.
That is Meghalaya. Once again, Ramajit Singh is there along with the other athletes. Somarjit Singh, Khaidev Joy Chandra Singh, and Hunpul Luiyu. I hope I am getting the pronunciation right of Hunpul Luiyu. That is Manipur rather, not Meghalaya. Correction, Meghalaya is Pathav, Kandang Fawa, Dabit Dakar, and Nong Pasung. They have 42 points. That means fifth position for Pathav, for Fawa at 6. All of those positions counting, and the team with least number of points gets the gold. That is how the rankings are done in the men's team cross country. For all of our viewers who are seeing it for the first time or who are not aware of it, just for your knowledge. Meghalaya winning the bronze.
Medal is Team
Time for now the silver. That is where Romajit Singh is. Samarjit Singh, Choi Chandra Singh, and Punpun Liu. Team Meghalaya winning the silver in the men's team event for the cross country, 10 kilometers cross country in this third edition of the Northeast Games. This is our last day of the action, and the silver medalist for the men's team is Meghalaya. Proud moment for all these Meghalaya athletes to be on the podium representing their state. It's a special feeling, and I think the one who have won the medal can only know what it takes to be there on the podium. All the hard work done by the athletes through their practices, and they get this result, finishing on the podium. That is why it is such a unique thing, this multi-sports events. And the gold medalists are Nagaland. What a tournament all the Nagaland athletes are having, and this four fabulous, fantastic four, I would say, for Nagaland. I think Nagaland won the silver. Still a bit of confusion. And Manipur has won the gold. That looks like the case. Yes, Manipur won the gold. I think once again correction and a bit of apologies as well from me. There was a bit of confusion. Yes, Manipur will get the gold. Nagaland has got the silver. A special moment for these athletes, all of them, 12 of them. There's 4 of them participated and got their team another medal in this Northeast game, the third edition of the Northeast Games. Manipur get the gold. That concludes the medal ceremony for the men's team in the 10-kilometer cross country.
for giving away a few awards. For the Women's Cross Country Team Championship, here are the results. In the third position is Team Sikkim. In the second position is Team Meghalaya. And in the first position is Team Nagaland. We will now have the medal ceremony for the women's cross-country race. Up first, we have the individual winners. To give away the awards, I request Shri Wezope Kenge, IAS, Commissioner and Secretary, Give Resources for Development of Nagaland, and Shri Purna Kunya, Meeting Manager of the 3rd Northeast Games, to kindly do the honors. For the women's cross-country race in the individual category, in the 3rd position is Nyansai T from Nagaland. In the 2nd position is Suchoi T from Nagaland. And in the 1st position is Anjali Subang from Sikkim.
Women's cross country medal ceremony for the individual event. Once again, two of the Nagaland athletes winning medals. And shout out to a player, Nyan Sai T. What an event she is having in athletics. I think she has been part of winning at least 4 or 5 medals, if I'm not wrong. An incredible effort from the player Nyan Sai T. I think she should be in the headlines to her effort. A huge round of applause, and I think you must appreciate what she has done. Nyan Sai T, she is currently in the category of legend in Nagaland athletics history. And I think if she can be trained and nurtured well, I think she has really good future ahead of her at the national level as well. What a player to have when you are competing for that many medals. Nyan Sai T. Remember the name. She is winning her maybe 4th or 5th medal throughout these athletic events. And now time for the silver, and it's Suchoi T of Nagaland that finished on the 2nd place. 2 medals for Nagaland in this women's individual cross-country event. It was a close finish between Suchoi and the gold medalist Anjali Subba of Sikkim. And yeah, Anjali Subba had that extra mile, that extra effort in her legs to win the gold. And now it's time, is the moment for the Sikkim athlete Anjali Subba winning the gold. What a moment for Anjali Subba. The moment she will cherish for years to come. Winning the gold in the Northeast Games. Anjali Subba. Remember this girl's name. Remember this athlete. You might hear this name again and again in the Northeast Games. Anjali Subba. And that is the time for the photo. These are the dignitaries. Thank you to all the dignitaries that have taken the time to represent the medals to these athletes. And there she is, Anjali Subba, with the smile on her face.
Big congratulations to our winning and the top 3 female athletes. Thank you very much, dignitaries, for kindly doing the honors. We will now have the medal ceremony for the men's cross-country team championship. In the third place is Sikkim. In the second place is Meghalaya. And in the fifth place is Nagaland. To give away the medals, I request Srimati Kevileno Angami, IES Commissioner and Secretary, School Education and SCERT, and Srimati Temsunaro, IAS Secretary and Managing Director, Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan, to kindly do the honors.
Now time for the women's team cross country medal ceremony. As we talk to you about the men's event, the points, how the points are counted, it is similar for women's event as well. Women's event.
For the women's cross-country race and team championship is Team Sikkim.
And Sikkim gets the bronze with Anjali Subba in that, again winning her second medal courtesy of this team ceremony. Sabina Rai, Furba Tamang, and Binita Kami. That is why it is important for the other athletes to try to finish in a good position, try to finish in the top 10, top 15, even if they cannot finish in those top 3 places, because it matters in this team event, this team medal tally. All smiles on Sikkim athletes. Look at those big smiles. They are just loving this moment, and they absolutely should do it. You don't get to be on the podium for that many times in a tournament, and Anjali Subba knows that feeling, what it feels like to be on the podium on multiple times. Now it's time for Meghalaya to win the silver with 53 points. Bandarshurai Marvel, Linkoy, Claire Jones, and Barisha Kimadiyat are the names of the medal winners for Meghalaya. As they win the silver in the women's team event cross country 10 kilometers. A proud moment, a moment to remember for all these Meghalaya athletes as they are given those medals and those I think it's maybe a shawl if I'm not wrong, or maybe a part of a gesture from the local culture. And it's now time for the gold medalist, and it's none other than the home team Nagaland. Suchoi Ki, Nyan Sai Ki, Song Mok Pi, and Sualang are the names. winning the gold for the home team. Another gold medal for Nagaland. What a tournament they are having. All the Nagaland athletes in all sport disciplines, I think they must deserve some credit with the way they have performed throughout this Northeast Games. Of course, this is the last day. Nagaland with the gold, Meghalaya with the silver, and Sikkim with the bronze in the women's team cross country event. These are the medal winners. On your screen, gold medalist Nagaland, silver medalist Meghalaya, and bronze medalist Sikkim. A moment to remember Nyan Saiti. I think what a tournament, what a player, what an athlete. He is having the tournament of a life. Second time in the podium in the space of 10 minutes.
To the finish line. What an excellent showcase of sportsmanship and teamsmanship.
And that is it, I think,
All the winning athletes.
from everyone in our production team, right from our cameraman to our production people from the sports card. This is it. This is the end of the athletics events. And on behalf of everyone, myself, Kevil Tetar, your commentator for today's event, signing off on behalf of everyone. Thank you, everyone, for watching us and seeing this action unfold. Hope you have enjoyed it. And until next time, it's time to say goodbye. Take care, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, marathons are not just about running and physical agility. It showcases an athlete's mental endurance and perseverance. Let us give a huge round of applause to all our athletes for their dedication and commitment towards completing the race. A hearty congratulations to the government of Nagaland, the Department of Youth Resources and Sports, the Nagaland Olympic Association, our technical officials, technical delegates, athletes, volunteers, our esteemed dignitaries, and sports lovers for making this event, the athletic event here at the Indira Gandhi Stadium, a very successful event. Congratulations to all our winners. As our visiting participants return to their seats, we wish you a very safe journey back to your homes. We hope to meet up in the next Northeast Olympic Games. This is your host, Madeline Yambrosha, signing off from the third Northeast Games 2024 here at the Indira Gandhi Stadium in Kohima.
Back, 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 back.